The Disruptors this evening, where we feature companies and individuals who've truly disrupted the game. We're talking about Ashish Chauhan. Now, initially in 2015 and then again in 2022, the co-location scandal hit NSE hard. Top management, some of them had to go to jail. People were beginning to lose faith in the exchange. That was when Ashish Kumar Chauhan stepped in, despite his family strongly urging him not to. We've heard Ashish speak several times before, but there are some things in this which were a discovery for me about him that I did not know at all. Take a look at an excerpt of that conversation. Tell me about that time when you came back and how you had to rebuild the reputation after the co-location scam. That must have been a tough phase.
No, it was. In fact, when I was working for BSE for 13 years, first 3 years as deputy CEO, then 10 years as a CEO, and I was retiring because there was a new regulation taken to ensure that nobody can work as CEO in any exchange for more than 10 years. And so I was retiring there, and then one more leg of the scandal broke, although the scandal broke in 2015, but I think 22 there was another sort of a situation which came about, invisible yogi and other things. And two of my predecessors, who were also founders with me in NSE, they went to jail. And so it was a tough time for the organization. It was also losing credibility in terms of the technology not working out, and also many other things. And even government was feeling that this can create an issue because it's a fulcrum on which any modern nation works. The stock exchange is a very important organization. And to maintain that trust of people, it's very ephemeral, you know.
So you got the call.
And so I got the opportunity, I would say, to come back. And then my wife was against it. My child was against it. Even he's now adult. He was becoming adult that time. And my sister called up from US saying, why are you going for working in that place where people are going to jail and you have enough money, why are you trying to even work? And in that I said, no, I've started this exchange, it has done India so good, and if India has to grow well over next 30, 50, 100 years, it'll grow on the back of NSEs.
Tell me about the aspiration to live a spiritual life, and then if you become a monk, then you are actually giving up on a lot of things in the world. Tell me about that thought and that phase in your life. Was it as a young child?
Yeah, I was very young, probably 7, 8 years old, and up to, I think, around 15, 16 year old. I mean, I was a bright student. Without studies, I could get good marks. But broadly, I was also into playing cricket, reading up things, but also into religion. And my family was broadly of the opinion that I'm going to become a monk. I was also of the opinion that I will become a monk. But then by quirk of fate, I got into IIT. And so that changed life. I came to IIT and then I was like lonely, did not know English. And so I was going to go back and I got admissions there as a medical student also. I did one day for medicine studies also, one day in the local engineering college in Ahmedabad, and then came back saying, okay, might as well. If I have to study in English everywhere, might as well go back to IIT. So that's how I went back to IIT and completed engineering. But it took me 4 years to learn English more than engineering. And I thought I was not a great engineer. But I started organizing youth festivals and sports festivals and all. And so I became I thought I was a good manager, which was probably, in retrospect, it's just you think something about yourself which may not be true.
Was that a stumbling block which you found was a challenge that you had to, because you studied in Gujarati, but then the world that you came into, the professional world, then gave English so much importance?
It does. Not even the study. You couldn't even understand what was being taught, or you couldn't answer in Viva. So, my friends would ask me in Hindi, get answer from me, and then they will answer and they will pass it, I will fail. So when you go through that, it's a different world there. Many people coming from Mofussil towns and vernacular medium, even today in India, face similar situation. Of course, the discrimination, because India wants to speak better English than even English people. And so we give more importance to people who speak English rather than having more knowledge or wisdom. But that is how life is. You can't expect life to change for you. You have to change for the life.